So it brings us back to what we were discussing at the beginning of the conversation, that the environment that we are in, like somehow in shape or form, like accommodates our behavior some way. Like how comfortable are we in the environment that we are growing in or that we are living in is going to play a big role on the outcome of us as individuals when it comes to our mental health and our productivity, let's say, at life, and how we move forward. What do you think, Reza?
I absolutely agree because see, the environment which we are in plays a very big role, in molding our mindset and in perceptions and in how we translate things around us. For example, uh, if we have fit people around us, eventually you start picking up those habits subconsciously. Subconsciously, it feeds into your system. You see somebody eating healthy, and you're always around them. You start eating healthy. You see them exercising, you start exercising. At the same time, the flip side is if your friends are always partying, you will start partying. What did Warren Buffett say? Show me your friends, and I'll tell you your future. Because you will eventually be the product of your surrounding. See, your surrounding plays a role on your thoughts, and then you are the product of your actions. Thoughts will lead to actions. So if you're surrounded with the right people, if you have to find that, you cannot just be, land in the middle of amazing people. That doesn't happen. Life isn't that easy. And that's the beauty of life. So the whole process of life is that you find people. And again, it's down to choice. Some people make, in that moment, everybody's making great choices. It's only when those choices start catching up with you that's when you realize. So, yes, the surrounding matters a lot, and the sooner, I wouldn't say sooner, but eventually, when you start filtering your surrounding and understand who wants good for you, and you start hanging out with those people rather than the ones who pretend to want good for you. That can be family, that can be friends, that can be everybody. So, like for example, you might know somebody since childhood, but do you really know them? And then you connect with people as life goes on, and it's like you just click with them. Or like, it's just so much easier talking to them. They actually wish well for you, and there's no hidden underlying envy in their comments. For example, you're doing well with your podcast. Somebody comes along and like, oh yeah, but you're not getting views, blah blah. And then there would be somebody be like, wow, man, this is amazing, taking the first step, da, 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 and trying to support you, trying to come on, try to make content, be there, support you. You see? And then, for example, Jade might come across people they're like, oh yeah, you stood in a show, but you didn't win anything. You're like, but there's so much hard work which goes behind it. When
True,
I
true.
when I became a trainer back in 2011 and 12, and I was a skinny kid. I was like 55 kilos. And when I became a trainer, I was like maybe in early 70s. And they're like, oh my God, you're so skinny. Da, da, da. And then 3 years later, I was like 105 kilos. And I was like, how did you, like, I was like, yeah, because it's the hard work which goes through. You're seeing the final product. You're not seeing the grind behind it. There were people who supported me through the journey. Similarly, home team, Jade's home team was there, friends, family, whoever. It doesn't mean friends, family directly. It means home team means people who are there to support you. Similarly for you and your podcast, you have people, you have the right people around you. That's why, well, it's been a year. You're still there. You get it. And then at the same time, there will be people who will smile and they will have that underlying envy. And like, oh yeah, so what? Everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Be like, yeah, so everybody's doing many things. Doesn't
True.
I'm not doing what everybody's doing. My competition is with me. I want to see me do better than myself yesterday. That's my motivation. I don't care what he's doing. He's doing well. God give him more. God give him so much that he can't even handle. Good for him. For me, it's what I did yesterday. Have I improved on that? Am I doing better in my work, personal life, my relations, my friends? How am I today than I was yesterday? Have I leveled up or have I leveled down? That's what matters. But people are more interested in these things that, oh, you're not doing well. You're not doing well. What have you done? And then see, that's also a limiting factor, right? That's a limiting factor because then you see those people, they keep struggling. They're still there. They're still there. And then they can't see people around them who are doing well, who are growing. They naturally can't see them be happy and thrive.
Your point. That's your point. Do you want to add anything on the topic?
Of environments that mold us.
Hmm.
Yeah, so let's say look at the people here in Abu Dhabi and look at the people in Dubai.
Oh,
You see a difference. Sorry, Reza, but you see a difference, right? Like in Dubai, there's a lot more going on than there is in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, so obviously, if you're surrounded by things always happening, I think you got a lot more opportunities. If you're not scared, obviously, to take the step. In Abu Dhabi, it's more of a quiet place. You have to make things happen. You know what I mean? In Dubai, you do too, but I think in Abu Dhabi, it's a lot more quieter. It's a lot more like families. It's a lot more, I don't know, like there's not as many opportunities as there is in here than there is in Dubai.
True.
So obviously,
right.
as for environment, like a lot of people said to me, you should go to Dubai and, you should do, train there. And I'm like, listen, I said, Dubai doesn't need another coach. You understand? I'm doing my best here and I'm doing really well here because I've built something for myself here. I'm not going to lose it by moving to Dubai, and then I could start over, sure, no problem. I can do my job anywhere. But like, why would I change something that I built here to go to Dubai and maybe potentially not be as good as some of the people there? Because there's obviously a lot of fitness influencers. 90% are fitness people. I'm not saying that I wouldn't do well. I'm just saying that for me personally, it's not the environment I would want to put myself in.
But would you say that fear is limiting you from that growth? Coming back to now, let's connect this, right? So you said that you only limit yourself. And then I said it has to be realistic. Now, mashallah, she is a brand. We know that. You and I know that. That she is a brand in herself in Abu Dhabi as a trainer. She does not want to risk that. And that's fair. You have to respect that. That's fair. And she can probably go, like you said, she's so well, she's got all the knowledge and everything that she can go anywhere and do great. However, now she wouldn't want to risk that. And I'll tell you why, because you said she's got her ground set, she's got her house set. Why destroy that and go anywhere else? She has the clientele. She has perfect life over there. She's got her daughter. She's raising a daughter. That's her responsibility. Now you see there's so many factors. You call it fear, you call it realism. You have to respect it because she's thriving and she's fine where she is. Regardless what I think, regardless what anybody thinks, she's made a decision. She knows, and it's a smart decision. She's like, I've made something over here. Why should I destroy that and go away? And you have to respect it.
Obviously, like if someone gave me,
Three are there, I think, yeah.
sorry, someone gave me the opportunity to go and work in Dubai, or like, depending on what the job was, because obviously yesterday I was in Dubai doing some stuff, so obviously the opportunity came to me. Like, I don't think I'm afraid to go to Dubai and do my job. I can. It's like you said, I've done something here and I've built something here. And also I have a daughter here. Like, there's a lot of things going on in the background that will keep me here. Like, maybe if I was alone, I could be like, right, you know what? I'm going to move to Dubai. There's so many more things going on. But for me, as a person, my environment and everything that I'm in has made me how I am now. Yeah, like I'm obviously
And
trying to get up the ladder, trying to be a known coach, not one of the best, just a well-known coach, someone who takes care of like their business, takes care of their clients,
very
raises her
humble.
kid well. Huh? You know? So maybe in Dubai, I could probably do the same, sure. I could do it anywhere, right? But I'm comfortable. I'm not afraid. I'm comfortable.
Comfortable. She's comfortable in the right circumstances of pressure. You see, it's not that she's not stressed. It's not that she's not grinding day in, day out. There's constant pressure on her to perform. However, she's accepted that and she's comfortable with that pressure. Many people don't want to accept that pressure and they'll try to run away from it. And she's fine with that pressure. She's performing. She knows. She's built herself in that pressure. And you have to respect that. That's why, so there's so many things linked to when we say, right, that fear is like coming back to what I said when I asked, I was like, is it fear? But no, I know it's not fear because she's already developed something and why to sabotage it? Why to sabotage it? And the environment which she's in has made her. Now we can sit and theoretically say that, oh, if she was in Switzerland, she would have better clients and she could do something. But reality, right now she is in Abu Dhabi and she's making a brand of herself and she's grinding day in, day out to make herself a brand. What's wrong with that? I can call it fear. Somebody else can call it insecurity. But does that matter? It wouldn't matter if she accepts my opinion that if I'm saying, oh, Jade, you're scared. Like, no, nigga, I'm not. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you think. You see? So the initial reaction to anybody's opinions also matters a lot, right? When I'm part of the environment as well. Now, if I start being negative and I start keep poking and probing her that, oh, you can do this over there, you can do that over there, and I'm sure she comes a lot. She comes a lot. She comes across tons of opinions. Does she let those opinions take over her? She doesn't. She listens. She's like, great, you have an opinion. Thank you so much. Goes in from here, out from here. Like, great. I know what I'm doing, and let me focus on that. And that's great. You have to respect it.
Yeah, Reza, like for you, would you move to Abu Dhabi?
Oh, I
Huh?
wouldn't because no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I think my problem is right. It's not. See, Abu Dhabi, Dubai. I think it's pretty much the same in the sense that it's the same country, right? I wouldn't move to Abu Dhabi. Why? Because obviously, all my friends are here. My circle is over here. My parents are over here. If I didn't have my now, see, this could be a very important factor, right? If I didn't have my parents over here, I wouldn't mind moving around. That for me, I know this personally, right? Because even I think that's one of the reasons why I haven't even moved out of UAE because I have my parents over here. Many people can say that. Many people have said this to me in the past. They're like, "Oh, when you were in England, why didn't you just study over there? Blah blah. Why did you just not stay there or shift over there?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, man. Dubai is home." So I think I'm just so comfortable in Dubai. Not that I haven't lived in other countries. I've lived in India for a while. I've lived in Lebanon for a while. But like, yeah, I'm just Dubai is home, man. The convenience, I'll be very honest, the convenience has spoiled me so much that when I was in England, right, went to the petrol station now like an idiot, an arrogant idiot. No, ignorant idiot. I'm sitting in the car waiting for somebody to fill up the tank. And then I realized like, oh, no, no, no. This is not how it works over here. So I went down, paid, filled it. So you see, has spoiled me so much that I'm not fearful that if I go somewhere else, it's just that the sheer convenience has destroyed a lot of things for me. But if I go somewhere, I want 24/7 food. Like I swear, it was so funny. I was in Moscow and I wanted to eat food, and it was already 11, 12, and you can't get standard. Like in Dubai, you can get the best of the best food at 2 a.m. at night. You don't find that anywhere else in the world. So unfortunately, so coming down to Abu Dhabi, like Jade said, we can get the same things in Abu Dhabi. But Abu Dhabi, to my liking, it's I love peaceful places, and I would have probably lived there when I was slightly younger, when I had lesser responsibilities. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. But in all honesty, as things are, as we are in the present, no, I wouldn't think Abu Dhabi would be where I want to be. Um, just because of personal preference, but nothing like there's no biasm against Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is amazing. I think it's a great city, but
No, but it's a matter of
yeah,
opinion. It's what you've got behind you that's keeping you there.
yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I said, like if I didn't have my parents, right? And of course, if I didn't have a job in Dubai, and if I had a job in Abu Dhabi, I'd just go work in Abu Dhabi. But obviously, because for me, a major factor is because I've got family over here and they're aged and where I don't want to sound like I'm whining or something, but that we can cover that in a more personal conversation. Yeah, I just think I'm very comfortable in Dubai,
Yeah.
and moving out of Dubai it would definitely happen. Maybe in the next 10, 15 years, I guess, because the landscape will change for my personal life. I mean, because things, it's a circle. I don't really want to talk about it. Like it's a life circle. So when something starts, it ends, and then something new starts. So probably later down the line, I would be more open to moving around, yes, but not as things are.
Guys, is there anything that we didn't cover that you would like to talk about before we finish up the episode? Anything from your side, Jade? Anything from your side, Reza, that I probably have missed on today's topics?
No,
No,
I
I
think
think it
we
was
covered
great
everything.
chat.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, because it was all about managing expectations and how we sort of, react to things and our society and our surroundings, how they play a role. And in all honesty, everything does play a role. It comes down to personal choices as and when we're growing up. In the initial download period, the influence matters a lot. And once we're across the download period, which is like the early teenage, and when you're going towards late teenage and adolescence, when you're like, 18, 19, 20, you think everything is very clear to you, but reality hits you like a truck when you're 25, 30 years old. So it's a learning cycle, and you sort of keep fixing, you keep navigating, and then you make those choices. And nobody forces you to do drugs, to party, to destroy your life, to waste money. It just comes from within. What you want to do, what is your preference in your mind in that state, in that stage, due to whatever influences. Because everybody is parents at the end of the day. They want their children to do well. Their approach could be a bit muddled as per their raising standards or whatever. But at the end of the day, parents are parents, and you have to give them the benefit of the doubt that they try to do the best for us. We are in this world because of them. If
Hmm.
they weren't so romantic, we would never be here. So let's give them that. Let it be. You have to just let things be. It's okay. It's fine. Just accept it that, yeah, they're there. They were not there for you. They were ignorant. They were violent. Whatever they were illiterate maybe. They didn't have exposure. Like, for example, third world people, right? They come from there. They didn't have exposure, but they want to give their children a better life. So accept, be grateful, be grateful of these things. That you're so much better. When you look on your left, there's always somebody who's doing less. And then when you look on your right, there's somebody who's doing better than you. Don't look down on the person on your left, and don't get intimidated by the guy on your right. Just keep your heads in the boat, focus on what you can do, keep a good intention, be passionate about things you do, and don't limit yourself like Jade said. You are the product of your thoughts. Let your thoughts be big. Let your thoughts be big. Try to achieve things. Try to work towards them. That doesn't mean I'm going to become a leader in UAE, but make sure that you have big thoughts. Yeah.
For
Well,
debate,
Jade is
up
like,
for
yeah, you
debate.
can still become a leader.
Why not? Why not? Yeah, no, I
Uh,
agree.
Thank you.
I think
Thank you
we
so
should all
much,
be
Reza.
grateful.
You take care.
Sorry, what?
You were saying you should be grateful.
Yeah, we should all be grateful. Obviously, we're here now and stuff. And also do not compare yourself to others.
Never.
No. So literally just you're here for a reason, and everyone is on Earth for a reason, and they're meant to be here for some reason. So just remember your uniqueness and do what you do best. Whatever you think that is,
Yep.
you've got potential, and you just got to do it without thinking.
Oh, beautiful. Thanks so much, guys. I wish you all the best, and I wish Jereza, when you come here to Abu Dhabi, let me know so maybe we'd go for lunch or dinner or do something.
All right. I was supposed to come for the F1, but unfortunately I didn't. However, I will definitely come there next week after
Sure.
MIBA. You guys should come down for the MIBA, Middle East Business Aviation
Miba,
Air
what's that?
Show. Remember,
Oh,
it's
okay.
Middle East Business Aviation Air Show. It'll be, remember, Jade has been to
Yeah.
that place before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it'll be taking place over there. Yeah. You never know if you're there. If you're planning to come down from the 10th to the 12th, it would be great to take you guys down there. It'll be amazing.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
However, I know there's a trip due to Abu Dhabi, and I will come down, and I'll make sure that I see both of you. So yeah.
Thank you so much. Wish you guys all the best.
Thank you.
Jay, take care, and thank you so much for being here. Reza, thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye
Pleasure
bye.
being here. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye.